Hey, it's Sam here, and I'm back to train arms in zone gym. So I'm going to do biceps first and then triceps after that today. And if you haven't seen any of my arm workouts before, basically complete biceps would be doing something straight, something in front like a preacher, something with the elbows behind, and perhaps something hammer grip or something reverse with a brachioradialis as well. Then I'll explain triceps when we get onto that, but as usual it's going to be a complete arm workout, hitting every angle on the arms, which has really helped me this year. So I hope you get something out of it, and I'm going to get warmed up and then we'll get started. Okay, first exercise I'm going to be hitting is just a barbell curl. Now I'm using an easy bar because it's easier on my elbows. You've got to kind of try both, either a straight barbell or easy bar, see what's best for you. But I like the wavy bar, and I've got 25 on each side here. Should be absolutely fine for barbell curls. Set one. Hey, how you doing? You alright? Set two. As I'm getting a good dozen reps, I'll just stay on this weight. Probably get a few less with these last two sets, but I'm swinging a little bit, so there's no point going heavier. Set three. Okay, barbell curls, last one, and then we'll move on to a completely different angle for biceps. So fourth and final set on these. I'm now going to move on to dumbbell spider curls. So you may not have seen this one. It's a bit like a preacher curl in that your elbows in front, and that's those kind of variations that really affect the inner head of the biceps. It's most visible from the front and flex. With this one, there's nothing that your elbows and upper arms actually wedged against. You would just lean forward on a 45-degree or that rough angle incline. The arms hang in front, so the elbows in front of the body, and you curl the biceps, curl the dumbbells with your biceps up to near your forehead. So that's what I'm going to do here. For that kind of angle, it's probably my favourite exercise at the moment. I feel that with this one, you get a bit more freedom on machines where, unless you're built just right for the machine or get the setting right, your arm can kind of slip all over the place where you're trying to line up your elbow with the fulcrum of the machine, and you just don't have that issue with this here. You just have more freedom. I get into position like this, lean forward, it's just there for me. That's set 1 all done. Set 2. Set 3. And 4th and final set here. Now, sticking with the theme of dumbbells, I'm going to do the incline dumbbell curl. But what I've done is I've put the bench particularly low, because the lower the incline, the more the elbows go behind the body, hang down, and the more you're getting that angle where it's the outer head of the biceps. So I picked that up from Frederick Delavier in Strength Training Anatomy Workout Volume 2, where he talks about hitting all the different angles of the different muscles, really focusing on the different parts. And he's sort of saying the lower the incline for an incline dumbbell curl, the more you're getting that outer head of the biceps. So I can really feel that. So you don't have to use heavy weights here. In fact, the stretch is so extreme that you're probably better with lighter weights and not to do it as your first exercise. So I'm doing it as my 3rd here, and this is set 1. Now I could go heavier, but I don't wish to, because I'm really getting that focus on the biceps really isolated nicely there. So I'll do 3 more sets on here, and then we'll look at the next thing. Set 2. And set 3. Set 4, last one on these. Nope. Now, I feel like after all that work down this end, I'll probably find an exercise on the other side of the gym because it's not that busy today, which is unusual for zone in the afternoon. And they got some cables in the far corner. Maybe I can do a cable hammer curl, something like that, for that other angle that's better on the forearms and the brachioradialis. So I'll clear these away and then we'll go and explore the other end. Found a good spot on this set for a change to do the cable hammer curl. So that would have been a really complete biceps workout. So I've had something straight, something in front, something behind, and something a hammer grip or reverse grip. So I'm pleased with that. Maybe I won't get so much done for triceps today, but this will be the last biceps exercise. And if you did something at each of those angles for 3 or 4 exercises for biceps, that'll be really complete biceps workout just on its own. Set 2, here we go. Probably don't need to be taking so much rest, but I did just bump into one of my friends, which is more common when I'm in this gym because I've been training here a lot more over the last couple of years than anywhere else. But we were just talking about the leg workout and how good the front squats are after the leg extension when you've really pre-exhausted the quads. And you can get really effective work on the quads out of a front squat without having to hold so much on your shoulders like I was doing in the video the other day. I've been really enjoying that. That's probably the thing that I've enjoyed the most out of recent experiments with my training, is that stuff on my quads. Arms, these kind of workouts that I've shown on the YouTube channel with the arms workouts, I've kept pretty much the same for the last 6 months or so, but it's really contributed to the arm development. Like since I started making sure to cover every angle on biceps and triceps in all those workouts, I put nearly an inch on my arms. When I started doing that in the spring of last year. Anyway, it's been working, so I carry on in that fashion. Set 3. Little rest and then one more. Right, last set for biceps, I'll make it a drop set. That was a good biceps workout. Now on to triceps. So as I'm by these cables and no one's waiting anyway, I'm going to start on the triceps with just the push down, this one here that we've done loads of. But while I got the opportunity, I might as well explain how you could actually do every angle if you only had an adjustable cable. So say that's all you had access to in the gym, or the dumbbell area was busy and the machines were busy and you just had the cross cables. You could do all the angles I've discussed for arms, because you could set the cable from the bottom take a strap bar and do the straight curls that we started with. You could put a bench in front and chop your elbows in and do a preacher curl from the cable, just from the pulley slightly higher up. And obviously you could do it at that hammer curl angle that I just did in the last exercise there. And even that one where I was doing the incline curl, the incline bench curl with the dumbbells, you can take it from a low pulley, step forward with the elbow behind you and curl like this. So that'll be every angle on biceps just from the cables. And then same with triceps, you can do a push down here. You could set the pulley low and get your arms behind you and do the extension here. You can do like a close grip press if you get a straight bar and you put it in front of you and you press this way. And so once you get to know all of the angles and the anatomy and how the muscles work and which bits target what, you can improvise with whatever equipment is around, you know, which is kind of handy if you've got a busy gym or if you had limited equipment because you'd set up a home gym. It's just never-ending learning, but then applying that to whatever situation you've got. And I like working with cables. One of the advantages with the cables is that you've got that roughly the same resistance all the way through a movement, whereas with a dumbbell, whatever arc it's going in, it's only going to be working directly against gravity for part of the motion. So if you've got all the equipment, it all has its place. And I'm going to get started on triceps now rather than just talking about it. So set one on the push downs. Heavier than that. I'm just not used to this set of cables, so picking the right one. There we go. It's feeling like I could probably almost do the full stack here, but I'm going to get silly with it and embarrass myself like last time. So I've adjusted it. It's now 2 pins away from the full stack, but I'll have a little rest before I get into the second set. And last set on this exercise, set 4. So I've just come over to the other set of cables to do the extensions that I was talking about, because you can't get they're not adjustable, that other set, so you can't put it in the middle, which I find ideal for the overhead extensions out front. So next tricep angle, set 1. I absolutely love having a dedicated arms day. It's all about that arms race. Set 2. I want to stick with these arm days and maybe one day have arms like legs. Last set on here. Back kind of where we started, so I'm back over in that dumbbells area and I'm going to do skull crushers with the dumbbells now. My third triceps exercise, set 1. That was pretty high reps, so I can take that heavier than I was anticipating. But that feels good. At least I can say I'm including at least one unilateral movement for the triceps as well as those many ones that I did for biceps today. Set 2 skull crushers up to 30s. Right, set 3, I can get a little bit of a different angle, you get a little bit more sociable with you here. Drop set, why not? Go down to 20s. Drop set. Oh, that was good. I'm really exhausted in the triceps now. I quite like it. I should probably film a little bit more like this. It's more relaxing than standing there and talking to you. Anyway, I'll do one more set on here, and then that's it for triceps. I'm going to get to the end of the video and conclude and move on to post-workout meal. That's going to be the best bit of the day for me, I think. Last set here, make a drop set and then move on. Okay, drop down, nearly done. Just got to be careful I don't hit the camera in my enthusiasm to get finished with it. Oh, that's it. All done. And that's basically it for today's arm workout. So one other angle I could have done for triceps that would have been nice is some kind of close grip press. But because I think in a couple of days I'm going to be doing a heavy chest workout, I don't want anything that's going to involve the pecs at all, so I can really get excited for that and make the most of it. So if you wanted to add anything to that on the triceps side, some kind of close grip press or equivalent would be nice. But all of that is a pretty heavy arms workout, pretty comprehensive, pretty high volume arms workout, which is how I like to do it. It's what's been working for me. It's what I'll continue with. And yeah, I think they've been popular, the arms ones, arms and back, maybe chest. But I think probably most people can do so much for arms, but for me, being long-limbed, it's something that's key for like filling out the kind of frame that I've got to really make good gains on the arms. So maybe not necessary for everyone to do so much arms training, but as I always say, I think every program should be tailored to the individual, what their goals are, what their weak points are, what's going to be more challenging for them. So I don't think anyone should really be on the same program, and this journey is my program and it needs a lot more arms. So, like, my back's quite filled out, but my limbs in general need some work, and it is working what I'm doing, so I'm going to stick with it for the long haul, really enjoy these workouts and explaining them as best I can. And the next one is going to be a leg day. I'm going to try and show a workout that covers all of the legs, you know, so where I've previously done quads focused or hamstrings focused or calves on their own, I'm going to try and show something that really, you know, covers it as a single leg day for those of you who tend to train in that fashion. So that's what's coming up. Subscribe if that's of any interest to you. Any questions in the comments. If you want to contact me directly, it's @PhysiquePhilosopher on Instagram. And check out my next videos coming up on the next screen there. Cheers.